Pathfinders trainings, and this is the market today. If we look at the market in intraday today, that was an amazing move. Look at the market. This was Nifty, went up, and suddenly from here the selling has started and it is going down. Why is the selling happening? Very simple. The market has come into a sell zone. If you see here, the market is moving from one end to another end. What is fueling this rally? I think it's just 10 stocks that are fueling this rally. You have a HDFC Bank, HDFC, Reliance, Infosys, TCS, Infis, and two, three more. Axis Bank. So these are the stocks that have fueled the rally. Money is flowing in. They have to put in the money somewhere. But eventually, the rally will fizzle out. And on a chart, you can easily see where is a buy zone and where is a sell zone here. So if I'm looking at the Nifty, this was the high of Nifty. And if you see around this level, it has always faced resistance. One time, second time it is coming here. Yesterday, Nifty gave an indication it wants to break out and go up with the hanging man, but normally hanging man comes at the end of the move, and we have seen today profit booking has already started coming, and the market is already down 110 points on the Nifty. If you are looking at the Bank Nifty is not so weak. Even today, when the Nifty is down by 115 points, the Bank Nifty is still strong at about 98 points, and banks have given the strength to this market in the last 2 months. The strengths have come from the banks, but here also today, even though the Bank Nifty is a little positive, it has failed to break this level, and it came on this level in July, where it failed to break it. Then again, it came in September on the level, failed to break it. And a third time, it is coming on the level. And compared to Nifty, this one is a weaker stock. This one is a weaker index. And looking at the wick, so there is a selling pressure coming on this particular index also. So selling pressure coming on Nifty and Bank Nifty. Now I wrote on the heading, is it a great time to buy Yes Bank? A lot of people ask me, should I buy Yes Bank? And after Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala has bought a small stake in Yes Bank, everybody thinks that is the bank to buy. And we have seen that there is a small rally that has already come into Yes Bank. So let's check Yes Bank. This is Yes Bank here. And we see even today the bank is strong. The bank is strong. And in this bank, if you see around this is a continuation pattern it is forming, even though fundamentals are not so great, but there is a momentum in this stock. There's so many people who are willing to buy it. So I won't be very surprised if it continues to move up, and this can be a good target for this bank. So I won't like to buy it for the portfolio. For that, I have better stocks I can enter into, and definitely not this one for the long-term portfolio, but yes, it is momentum that happens, and you can catch the move of the momentums if it breaks this level, 75 levels on the upside. There's enough liquidity into the stock to take it to about 105 rupees level roughly. So that is a nice about a 25 to 30% profit you can get in a short time if the momentum in Yes Bank continues. So yes, fundamentally for a portfolio, I wouldn't like to buy it, but yes, for a momentum trading, if a breakout happens, you can definitely buy the Yes Bank. We also see when the price is disbalanced. Like for example, if I'm looking at Yes Bank here, and I add into this, let's say yearly trend line, let's say a 200-day moving average, I add into this one. So see, Yes Bank, you know, this might be a level. It has gone too far away from the yearly trend line. If liquidity persists, it can even go and reach levels of about 130. So this is what technicals are telling about the Yes Bank. Fundamentals are a different story, but that is for portfolio builder. But if you're momentum player, the momentum is there at this moment, and if it breaks 75, it can go to 105, and if it breaks 105, even 130 rupees can be the level for Yes Bank here. Okay, now looking at the top 10 stocks of India, please remember these top 10 stocks, they contribute to 60% of the Nifty. 60% to the Nifty they contribute, these top 10 stocks. Axis Bank, HDFC Bank, Infosys, ITC, Kotak Bank, Larsen and Toubro, Reliance, SBI, and TCS, out of which HDFC Bank and Reliance itself contribute 21%. So these are the stocks you want to keep an eye on if you want to know the trends of the index. So if I'm looking at Axis Bank, we see Axis Bank is still in an uptrend, but it has not been as strong as the overall market in the last 1 month. So if weakness comes, it will come first in this one. HDFC has been a strong stock, and it has moved from strength to strength, and there is still a little upside left the way money is flowing into it. HDFC Bank is strong. This has been a very strongly performing growth stock, even though its valuations are never cheap, but somehow it delivers the goods and it gives the necessary profits. Infosys is already becoming weak. It is moving up. It retraced 50% of the move, and now we see it is moving on the downward side. ITC has again upward momentum till about 270 rupees. Kotak Bank is strong, and we have seen every dip, the investors have bought it and it has moved up, but it is still becoming a little unbalanced now. So at about 1676, if it reaches, you might see it moving down. L&T is weak. L&T has always been weak since the last 2 months. This is not a stock that has shown the strength as Nifty. And if Nifty moves down, you can see further selling pressure on Larsen and Toubro, and Reliance has gone from strength to strength, and we see Reliance has comfortably broken this level. Are the valuations attractive? No. But is the momentum attractive? Yes. Even at this level, 1440, we see a flag pattern, which is a continuation pattern. And in case, you know, Yes Bank, as I was talking, Yes Bank has already started moving up, guys. So Reliance is still a strong stock. Let's look at the Yes Bank. Strength in Yes Bank, we can see, and it has, since morning, even though the market is going down, Yes Bank is moving on the upward side. State Bank of India also has a good rally it has taken, not as strong as the Nifty, and more or less it is also coming into a sell zone. The retracement in this stock is almost golden Fibonacci. So this might be a great time for somebody to book profits into the momentum that build up in SPI. The market has closed 106 points down, and TCS is one stock that did fall down a lot today. So a mixed bag. Most of the top 10 companies are sideways, some are pausing, but some are still roaring like Reliance. So take care. Is this a great time to build a portfolio? Yes. Because even today, if I see, I do a filtering. let's say in new, and I say, is the market bullish or bearish? Last traded price is greater than the yearly trend line. Save and scan. So you see, I have 468 stocks which are above the yearly trend line, which are bullish, and I have 1,121 stocks which are still below the yearly trend line. So we are very much in a bear market. Just a few blue chip companies are holding the index up. But since most of the small cap and mid caps are already beaten down, so good opportunities are coming to build portfolios. If you want to learn more, I have an introductory session tonight, 9 to 11. The link is below. You can click on it and you can attend the session. I also have a good analysis and offer there that you can make use of. As all of you know, November, December, Pathfinder gives a year-end offer. So great, guys. See you into one more analysis. Always trade with a stop loss. Make sure you have a reason to enter and a reason to exit, and never bite more than you can chew. Losses are not good to have, and big losses are definitely a no. Learn to trade, learn to invest, and wishing you a financial freedom.